exercise for a couple of times. So it's the most challenging for me. And the most joyful is the eye rolling with the ball. I enjoy that so much because I feel relaxed when my eye like moving in the other direction. So I feel relaxed inside my head too.
Very interesting point because in that moment you're really in the moment. You're not thinking about yesterday and tomorrow. You're really in the moment. And if you're really focusing on what is happening at the moment, on the one hand, it is kind of stress, but on the other hand, it's completely relaxing because you're really doing what is now happening. And this is for our mind is a lot of relaxation because we're always thinking like what I have to do, what think people could do, my washing machine, it's too much. This is like one target, and that's great for our happiness.
When playing with the ball, it seems like unpredictable for me. It's like busy and enjoyable is when work with partner and when it's like sing, like flow together. It's like for me, I think everything is challenge for me today. I think I like cross my fear. At the beginning, I have so much fear to do some movement and dance, but I think today I'm very enjoying. And the most enjoyable is dancing with the ball, and especially with the James. And I feel like I don't know, I can connect with him, and then
Great. Yeah.
Okay. For myself, honestly, the most challenging movements for me, everything since the first start, warm up until the last one. But it's okay because I don't have any martial arts background at all. But I feel fun. At least I partner with everyone as I can except this guy because I know him before. I know him before. I want to know new people. The easiest movement for me, I think I exercise because I don't need to move much, just stay still. I moving muscles. I think is the most interesting for me because I can release my eye stressfulness after work. At least I'm glad I partner up with everyone and chit-chatting. Hey, how are you? Oh, sorry. I know how to forgive and forget if I make something not nice to people accidentally. That's all.
Great.
ได้เลย
เขาไม่รู้ว่าแบบพูดยากไปค่ะเคยเรียนกังฟูมาก่อนแล้วก็การออกแรงแบบเส้าหลินเนี่ยมันก็จะออกไปตรงๆสิ่งที่ยากสำหรับเนทวันนี้ก็คือว่ามันต้องทำให้มันเป็นโฟลว์เดียวกันนะคะส่วนเรื่องที่ประทับใจเนี่ยก็รู้สึกว่าชอบตอนเล่นกับบอลเพราะว่าที่มันมีคนถือบอลแล้วเราก็ได้สัมพันธ์กับคนผ่านสิ่งของ
ของเนสนะครับ so for Ness she has some training in Kung Fu like Shaolin style and the style focuses on straight and direct movement so the challenge for her is to unlearn that pattern and also allows the possibility of curved and circular movement and the most joyful moment for Ness in this class was the ball was kind of following the ball, the trajectory of the ball and having this kind of all around perception ประมาณนี้ไหม
ได้ค่ะ
Relating to other people through something.
Connecting with the people.
ได้ค่ะได้ค่ะ
I think we cannot really unlearn a pattern. So if we have a pattern learned, it is in our consciousness. It's like a seed in our garden. It is there. So you cannot unlearn, But what you can do is learn a new pattern or a new solution, so that you are able to decide which seed you want to grow or which seed you want to use. Yeah, you want to use this pattern, or you want to use this pattern, or you even going deeper, you want to go into this principle or into this principle of movement. So that you have more choices, you become more free. It's not like this was wrong what you have done before. You have something to add on, or you have new choices. You have new strategies for similar tasks or new tasks. And with new challenges, you need new tasks. Yeah? And that's, but even in Shaolin, you will have that. I saw you also in that movement. You have that circular movement, yeah, and you have this pattern. So it's not only straight, yeah. Yeah.
He already spoke.
Yeah.
We're out of order.
Hardest for me was the beginning exercises with on the knees. I have a knee injury as well, and then I hurt my wrist, and I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to do anything for the rest of the day, but it got better at the rest of it. So, and really fun for me was this, you know how we had leaders and followers in different parts of the exercises? I really like the idea of you're leading, but you're also following at the same time. You're trying to give something that the person can play with and relate to.
Yeah, very good point. Very good point. And I also saw also very different interpretations. And you will also, like, why we have so many partner changes, you maybe have seen some partners was more complicated and some more easy. So, and with leadings, everyone has a different interpretation of what leading is. And your interpretation I really like. So leading not in that I'm dominant and someone has to follow what I'm doing, maybe more leading in that way that I'm supporting the movement, that I'm still listening to the one I'm leading. Even in business or somewhere else, a good leader is someone who's a good listener. Yeah? He's not only like, you have to do this and this and that. Some people prefer that. Even some people who work, they like, I like a boss who's telling me clearly what I have to do, so I don't have to think, I'm just doing. Okay, if you prefer that in your life, but I prefer the second one, that a leader is empowering you to be creative, to develop your own strength, your own creativity, your own capability. Yeah. So, and a good leader will always lead in that way, that he will empower your development. Yeah, not push you down or just tell you how you have to function. Yeah? So, and that's very nice. Even as a dance partner, it's beautiful that someone's leading you, that you can move beautiful. In tango, it is very extreme like that. You would think that the man is a leader, but the man is leading in that way that the woman can really unfold her beauty. So this makes him a good leader. That's why he has to be more advanced than the woman. A good leading man can make a woman look very beautiful. And this is I think not only a man-woman thing. It's, I think in general a partner thing, that a partner supports you to have joy in your life, to have beauty in your life. Yeah?
For me, the most challenging part was the beginning, because as an organizer, I always get excited and new people, and I didn't get enough sleep at all this week because of the work and trying to finish everything. So to just really settle down, it was tough. And the first is on the floor, oh. when I couldn't settle with my body, it was oh, where do I place my leg and do the duck walk? It was a bit challenging, very challenging. But the joyful moments, I have several, but the two distinct one was with the eyes exercise. I was paired with Benjamin, and the moment I moved the ball, I noticing his eye movement, his face, and also I feel like somehow what I liked about it was the wholeness of the experience, of not just the movement, but the music kind of triggers something, and then I see his eyes movement, and it's connecting like everything in different dimensions. I see what's behind him. I see the expression in his face. I notice witness my own expression, my own like emotional response to that, which was really really beautiful. And also the second joyful moment was also with Jen, the last part, because it felt like it's like there's like this world that we're kind of like going through together, and it's so many different things, different chapters that like happens in there. That's like I didn't plan it. It's like how did it happen? I didn't know. We just kind of journey through it together.
At the same joyful moment.
For me, the most challenging part of the first exercise was the one that we were in a tabletop and walking on the side. I really like to work more on it, and the most challenging part of the game was the last exercise, which I did with